Hi there. Stopped in at Odds and End this morning, which is a small charity nonprofit resale store that we have here in our community, and I've been volunteering there for a few years. I like to tell people what I do there is actually stack stuff. I go in once in a while and I'll just kind of set up displays. Everything that we get there at the store is donated to us. We rarely have more than one of anything, but I'll go in and set up a display, a merchandising display, and people buy things right out of the displays. So I can set something up one day, the store will open the next day, and half the display will be gone the following day. So there's a lot of job security there, a lot of opportunity to continue. But I was in today, and one of my job today was to rearrange and redo the entire front window. Getting ready for the Christmas season, we have some Christmas donations that have been made, and we wanted to get them out. So I had to take everything out of the window, and it's a huge window, 10 feet by 8 feet, and it's just huge. I had to take everything that was in there out, reset all the stands and the risers and everything, and then set in the new merchandise, lamps and Christmas things. And after I got that done, I kind of stepped back and said, okay, there we are. Now we're ready for Christmas. And that thought struck me how often we have this idea that there's something I have to do in my life, something I have to do in my heart, something I have to do in my world that I got to fix in order for it to be ready for Jesus to come into. And that's exactly backwards. One of the things that Jesus makes clear to us is that we're to come with all of our stuff. Jesus says, come all you who are weary, heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Paul says in 2 Corinthians 5:17, if anyone is in Christ, he's a new creation. Behold, the old things are passed away, and behold, all things are becoming new. In Revelation 22, God is seated on the throne, and he says, behold, I am making all things new. One of the clear assertions that God makes to people like me and you is that if we will just come to him with our stuff, we don't have to do all the cleaning. We don't have to do all the straightening. We don't have to do all the transformation before we can come and have Jesus come to us. Instead, we just come as we are. And he will take and he will be the one who will make everything new. He will be the one who does the work within us so that our lives and our hearts and our spirits are ready for his indwelling. He is the one making all things new. So this morning I just want to invite you to think about that there may be things in our lives that we're saying, well, God, I'll step out in faith once I get this ready, or God, I'll invite you into my heart once I get that ready, or God, you can have part of my life when I get that ready. And God is saying, no, just come and I will do that work. I will do the making new. And there's one of three ways we can look at this. We can say, okay, I'm going to take you at your word, and I'm going to trust you. I'm going to surrender. I'm going to put my faith in you, and I'm going to let you do that work. We can do that. Then that would be the right thing, the best thing to do. But we can also say, God, that's really a great idea, and as soon as I get everything ready, you come right on. Or we can do what many people do and say, God, my life is just so involved and so complicated. I can never get it straight. The job is too big, so let's just not. I want you to know God is committed to doing everything that he needs to do in your life to make you ready for him. So what is it? Will you let him come and do that? Will you let him have his way? Or will you continue to hold him up and say, God, just wait for me to do my part, then you can do your part. He wants to do the whole part. So there you are. Until next time, there's something to think about.